Hi there, I'm Vanessa and welcome back to Dragon Age The Veilguard, episode 47. Okay, so we need to gather the team at the kitchen table, and if I remember correctly, we need to speak to a lot of them as well. Yeah, okay. We've got Emmerich, Tash, Davrin, and Lucanus who all need to speak to us. But it doesn't have a timer on it, so that's good. So we could technically go straight to the kitchen table and then sort them out, but I don't want to risk it. I want to speak to them all first. And it's on the way anyway, so yeah. In fact, we might not be able to speak to Lucanus if it's something that has to be activated at the door, but if it isn't, then we will get to him and then we'll get to the kitchen table. Okay, well, we'll go speak to Tash first. See what they want.
So, does the fire feel like a part of you? Or I don't know, like something else inside you?
No, it has to be me.
Has to? What if it's not?
How?
Sometimes the stone magic feels like something else in me. It's me, but it's not me. You know?
You have to feel the magic as part of you. You can't control it till you admit it's yours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh, magic talk. You're just chatting, right? Oh, good. Talk it through. I do like some magic talk. We are a mage. This is exactly our thing.
Comparing magic?
It's nice to have someone else who understands.
That what it's like for you as a mage?
No, it's different. I haven't thought about it, or I think so. Yeah, the magic is part of you.
I had to accept that while magic comes from the Fade, the power to harness it comes from me.
You make it sound so easy.
You know how many times I set my bed on fire? My mother had to get special sheets. You'll get there.
Thanks, Tosh. That really helps.
Good. You deserve to be happy. She smells really good.
Oh, really?
How are you doing over there?
What? Shut up. Nothing.
Oh, well, I'm convinced.
I want to get her something. What do you think she likes?
Oh, Tash greatly approves. I did nothing. I did nothing, but she approves. Okay. Cheese, archery gear, or jewelry? Oh dear. I mean, all we really know about Lace is that she's an archer. She grew up on a farm, but I don't know if it was a dairy farm or anything like that. And she doesn't seem to be wearing a lot of jewelry, so... Yeah, this doesn't have to be a good suggestion. We are combat focused, so archery gear, obviously.
You should get her something that shows that you appreciate her skills. Something archery related?
Like a bow?
No, not like a bow. She has a bow. Like, I don't know, a fancy bowstring, or a really nice leather cuff for her arm.
That's not a gift. That's gear.
No, look, it shows her you see who she is and you appreciate her.
I'm blaming you if it doesn't work.
That's the spirit.
Alright, and they both approve of that. They both approve of that. Good. Because I didn't notice that Harding was wearing any jewellery. And cheese was Alistair's thing, so I'm not sure if that would actually be the right call. Whereas archery gear, it's useful. So you can go for, you know, frivolous things later if they actually accept the archery stuff. Yeah. Okay, Emmerich now. So was that it? Was that it? Did that not give us a... Okay, that wasn't... that wasn't a new quest. Okay. Alright then. Well, we'll speak to you, Emmerich.
Ah, hello there. Just admiring how carefully the Fade is woven into this place, as cultivated as a palace garden.
That's old elven stuff for you. Magic everywhere you look. And also where you don't.
I do envy you, Rook.
Really?
Oh, consider all the secrets you must have uncovered in Arlathan with the Veil Jumpers. Not to mention traveling with Varric. The adventures you've already had.
Yeah, okay. Never thought of it that way. It can be tough. There have been moments... Oh, you're interesting too. No. There have been moments... Yeah, we're not going to say we didn't think of it that way. Being part of the Veil Jumpers absolutely would have been adventurous. Yeah, there've been moments.
I guess I have had some pretty great times.
Oh, I'd love to hear about more of them.
Really?
Work was always my excuse not to travel. But now that I've joined you, I'm finally exploring outside Navarra's crypts. Ah, speaking of the necropolis,
Yes?
I've been meaning to ask how you'd like your body prepared in the event of your death.
Oh. Huh. No, we don't want to go to the necropolis. It's a rundown wreck that nobody apparently is actually looking after. They outsource it to random people, adventurers. Really? Why would you ask that? I haven't considered it. Or cremation. I haven't really considered what I would want to do with my body. No. Poor Ilethari. I'd like my body to be given back to the Dalish, actually. But yeah, I haven't considered it because it's the only option that doesn't have a definitive answer.
Never given it much thought.
You hadn't? Ah, he's finished the reagent. Please excuse us. Excellent work, Manfred.
Okay, wow, he approves somehow. I really thought he was going to disapprove of that. You haven't? Please excuse us. That did not sound like an approval thing. But okay, whatever you want, guys. So, he just wanted to know what I wanted to do when I died. Lovely. Davrin next. Okay. In fact, I might swing round to Varric, see if he's gonna say anything. He can't be pushing me towards Davrin at this time. Maybe he'll mention the meeting we're about to have instead.
Rook, when's the last time you slept?
Ugh, okay. Generic. Okay, let's get to Davrin.
Hey, Asan.
Okay. And let's get in here.
Davrin. Doing some renovations.
Building a trophy cabinet. The figures I'm carving.
And doing some wood chopping. Oh, look at those partially closed eyes. Okay, you are impressively skilled. Your art deserves a display. Asan will still find them. We have spare shelves here. No, romance. Romance.
Anyone ever tell you you're a very talented man?
A few people. But I like hearing it from you the most.
Do you?
Listen, Rook. A warden has to figure out what they want in their life. So tell me, do you see us headed anywhere together? Or is it a hopeless chase?
Haha, okay. Sorry, just having fun. Cut off possible romance with Davrin. I like the thrill of a chase. Express romantic interest in Davrin, but does not commit to a romance. Okay, okay. Can't commit to a romance right now. We're just letting him know that we're interested. We're actually interested. Okay, well, let's do that one.
I can see us heading somewhere together, someday. Hunting, being hunted.
And which did you have in mind?
You tell me.
All in good time. I never spooked the quarry. Not when I'm so close.
Still need to snare me.
I think he's the one that needs to be snared.
I'm a very good hunter.
Oh, I'm seeing that.
Hassan, you know it's not feeding time yet.
I think he disagrees. See you later.
Okay. Well, I'd like to agree with you. I'd like to agree that you're a good hunter, but so far you've been the prey. I've been coming after you. I guess you'll have to prove me wrong. We'll see. We will see. So I suppose this is the romantic interlude then. This is where the romance with any of our interests would have progressed, or at least been affirmed. Yeah. So Tash is after Harding, and we're getting Davrin, and nobody else has anything that they want to suddenly commit to. Well, we'll see, because there's only Lucanus left. Is this going to be an immediate... Ah, no, good. Good. Okay. Hang on. What have we got here? Waterlogged notes on the lighthouse. The lighthouse is a fancier version of flying buildings into winter. I know we learned that trick from the old elves. It takes more magic to keep rocks floating in the real world than out here, Nev. That has to be why ancient elves built so many things in the Fade. You don't have to use as much magic when you're always breathing it in, Bellara. This place better not mess up my lungs, Tash. The lighthouse is well warded. In any event, your respiratory system shouldn't be affected merely by being in the Fade, Emmerich. Okay, thanks. That's all I cared about, Tash. Why were these notes next to a sans water dish? Davrin. I didn't move them, Bellara. Nor I, Emmerich. Those damn wisps, Nev. Okay. Okay. The wisps, they just really want you to chat to each other. And record it, I guess. Ooh. Wing imprints.
Demon's back.
I don't think he ever leaves, actually.
Then he's acting weird.
Smells like melon and wood smoke.
Hey! No! No! Sit your ass back down.
I'll handle this. Maybe make sure the alluvion room is blocked?
Yeah, no, yeah, you've got this, Rook, totally.
Now we get to talk.
Absolutely. Okay, you want something? Yes, about freeing Lucanus, or talk? No. Yeah. What do you want, Spite?
When demons say they want to talk, That usually means they want to bargain.
Lucanus made a deal he hasn't kept.
What deal?
Break our chains, kill, escape our prison, and live?
Isn't that what happened?
No, I want out!
Ah, okay. Where would you go? Oh, you're unhappy? Too bad. Start making sense. Where would you even go, Spite?
Out to where? To Vinter or Lay? Nowhere's safe for a possessed man.
No, no! He promised! Tell him! Make him! Rook?
He was sleepwalking.
Spite was sleepwalking.
He didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened.
I didn't want you to see that. Again.
Oh, Lucanus. I don't mind. Does not commit to a romance. Wow. No. No, I'm sorry. No. Could be worse, right? Don't be so damned proud. Yeah, don't be so damned proud, Lucanus. You need help.
Your pride's gonna get you killed. Or worse.
Maybe you're right.
You know I'm right.
I'm supposed to be a professional.
Professional doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Something to think about, I guess.
Yeah. Lucanus approves, okay. Okay. Oh no, you've scrubbed off the wings. Oh. You know, I think Spite has an artistic soul. Just saying. Because that was actually quite pretty. Let's collect this. The Joyous Wyvern. Okay. And so the Joyous Wyvern ran, over field and through the wood, until she reached her long-missed cave, and thought, yes, this was good. Except from The Joyous Wyvern by Giulia Calvano. Notes attached in Lucanus's handwriting. Emmerich, do the books here come from outside the Fade, or did the lighthouse create them? This was read to me as a small child. I've not seen a copy since. How is the one here? Below, in Emmerich's handwriting, a fascinating line of inquiry, no doubt is tied to the lighthouse's enchantments. If we could find a copy of the book back in our own realm and then compare the two texts, we might learn if the one you found was taken from your memory. Scrawled in Nev's hand. More proof this place censors pieces of our thoughts. Okay. It is the Fade. And there is a caretaker here. I mean, kinda seems like something that he would be manipulating for you. I'm pretty sure he wants you to stay. Maybe not be happy, but definitely stay. Okay, well, that's it. So we just need to speak to everybody at the kitchen table. Let's gather the team.
It's the risk of the path we've chosen. Sorrow and anger waiting in abundance. Familiarity rarely dulls their teeth.
Right. Spend enough time as a warden and you'll see plenty of death. Thought I'd gotten used to it. But Weishaupt...
You blame yourself. If you'd been faster or fought harder. If you hadn't missed your best shot at the architect of all that misery.
You did your best. Both of you.
We all did. Just means our best must be better.
It will be. Next time, we'll be ready.
Count on it.
Okay, why is Davrin thinking he missed his shot? He got the Archdemon. He stabbed it. It's not his fault that he didn't die. It's whatever new rules that they've decided to implement in this game that's changed that. So that you could keep your warden friend. Glad you two are getting along. So you've made peace then? Oh, you're both good now? Yeah, glad you're getting along.
Seems like you're getting along now. Better than before, at least.
Lucanus is still an assassin. Kills people for money.
And Davrin's still self-righteous. Judgmental, too.
Mm-hmm.
Typical warden.
If we let that get in the way of stopping the gods...
We won't. We cannot.
Exactly. Okay. No more bickering. You're right, you can't. I need you at your best. Oh yeah, you're right, you can't.
We can't afford infighting. Not with the odds already stacked this high against us.
What happened at the Cauldron put a lot of things into perspective. Like Emmerich said, we need to deal with our personal problems. So we're ready when we need to be.
Facing the gods while distracted will end us all.
I'm pleased my words provided clarity on how we all felt. Now, if I may suggest...
Rook, I've been looking for you.
Something wrong?
Evka sent word. They found something.
Right then. Rest of you, find Tash and Nev. Let's go see what the Wardens have to share.
Sorry to cut you off, Emmerich. Alright. I thought we'd already resolved not to let our personal things get in the way. Well, we need to help the Grey Wardens gather the team at the library table. Okay, we're just moving a little further down. Okay. But yeah, we don't have any new quests. Nothing happened in the interim. In fact, do we have any new quests out in the world? Before we do anything else. New quests available in the Hosberg wetlands. That might just be this, though. It sounds like we're going to be going there next anyway. Do I risk it? I could just go there, see what the quest is, what the new quests are. No, I'm sure just going to the table, getting this quest started off won't stop me from getting what other quests have already cropped up. I'm sure it'll be fine. And if it isn't, I'll be really angry. But it should be fine. Okay, let's gather the team.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
The one that attacked me in Rathus.
No, the one from Treviso.
Damn it.
Where is it?
Hosberg, not far from Lavendel.
Well, they chose a really, really bad place as a backup place. Yeah, they had a fortress. Weishaupt was a fortress. Lavendel is just a hamlet. Not even a village. It's just like a little hamlet with no defenses whatsoever. But the Archdemon is on the way. Okay. Also, we cut off Emmerich just to move the meeting to a different table. I thought this was supposed to be urgent. Apparently not. Yeah, convenient. Very convenient.
So this blighted dragon just happens to lick its wounds near a bunch of Wardens? Seems convenient. I don't trust it. Everyone's coming on this one. No exceptions. We need to put this thing down. For good.
This time, we've got a dragon hunter on our side. Right, Tosh?
Right. We can do this.
Damn right we can. Alright, let's go. Let's be careful. Oh, we've got this. Oh, we totally got this. Absolutely.
We took down an archdemon, and we nearly defeated this dragon last time. We'll handle whatever the gods throw at us. Now let's go kill this thing.
Okay. Maybe I should have gone straight to Hosberg wetlands then. Fire and ice. Okay. Go to the Warden forward camp. Alright. The team heads to the Hosberg wetlands to face the blighted dragon that escaped them before, but the gods have other plans. Well, don't tell me that. Honestly. When Corius the Ice Talon, the blighted dragon that escaped the team in Treviso, attacks the Hosberg wetlands, they have a chance to finish the dragon off for good. Little do they realize that they aren't the only ones looking for revenge. Well, okay. So something else is going to happen then. great. Oh dear. Does that mean we can actually get there now? Since that is showing up right there. I wonder. Okay. But yeah, yeah. This is the only place. And of course, no, the other quests have disappeared. The new quest marker has disappeared. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay. Well, nothing I can do, so let's go. Okay. And we want our dragon hunter, don't we? And we'll take Devrin. Devrin needs the time with me. They both detonate weakened, though. So that's not a good team. That is not a good team, but you know what? It's the one I want. So yeah. The Warden's forward camp.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon. What's the situation out here?
Could be better. The Darkspawn attack, then immediately withdraw. But they never hit the same place twice. They're testing our defenses for weaknesses.
What defenses?
Darkspawn aren't supposed to be that smart. But it's not really them thinking, is it?
Darkspawn
War's
aren't
helped
mindless.
left people terrified. No one signed up to fight gods. The first warden called it the blight to end all blights. He might be right.
Yeah. Yeah, sure he did. Sure he was. No, I don't think so. This is not the blight to end all blights. Stop trying to stop trying to make your conflict sound better. Maybe he's gone, you're not. There's no time for this. Yeah, you don't have any defenses, by the way. You have no defenses. You're in a hamlet. But they're taking the roundabout route of prodding the defenses here when they have none. But at Weishaupt, they were just climbing the walls and fire being dropped in from like mortar shots or something. Nah. That's so silly. That's so silly. Yeah, he's gone. You're not.
He's not First Warden anymore, though. The Wardens now look to you, Evka. Show them what it means to fight.
Right. So any advice? Get back up every time you've been knocked down?
I'm surprisingly bad at knowing when I should quit. Now, the Blighted Dragon.
Right. We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby. Probably licking its wounds after its fight with you. We've got ballistas ready with clear shots on the tower. But it won't come into the open. Already lost 11 wardens trying to pry it out.
Only another dragon can fight a dragon in a tight space. Anything else gets shredded. No room to dodge or keep your distance. We need to lure her out to have any chance.
How do we do that?
Get me inside the tower. I've got a call that'll grab her attention.
Works for me. I sent word to the crows. Thought they might want another shot at the dragon. Besides, figured they owed you one after you helped drive it off the last time.
First good thing you've said.
Haven't heard back yet. We reached out to the Veil Jumpers too, but they've got their own problems with the Venatori. Looks like it's just us.
Well, that's fine. I mean, we've killed enough dragons by ourselves. We've got this.
If anyone can do this, it's us. We had your back at Weishaupt, and we've got it here.
Okay.
You failed at Weishaupt.
Here's where we stand. Wardens Janie and Rodri are keeping people out of the battlefield. I don't think anyone local will test their luck with a dragon, but we're taking no chances. They've already got orders to let you through.
Good. Rest of you can head to the walls. Give the Wardens all the support you can.
Got it, Rook.
Good luck. To all of us.
Yeah. Okay, go after the dragon. So, just want to look at the map. Yeah, if there were any quests here, they are gone now. We're not getting them. That's a shame. That's a shame. I should have just come. I should have just come here. I thought it was a little silly to try and go there and head off the quest that was probably going to be in the place that we were literally about to go to. But I guess it was a silly idea. We might as well talk with you.
Can't say there aren't doubts. After what happened,
This won't be another Weishaupt.
I believe you. Antoine does too. The rest need to see what we've seen.
I mean, apparently they've seen 11 of their people, 11 more wardens, throw themselves into this blighted dragon's mouth. So, yeah, good luck with that. Wow, the wardens are idiots. That does just seem to be... does just seem to be this game right now.
Of course, we're fighting in a swamp. Couldn't be the plains. Or a nice forest. My boots won't stop squelching.
Okay.
Thought the last blight was shit enough. Now this one's even more shit. Take the wardens off. Better than the gallows, right? Fuck off, Willis.
Well, only you can make the decision of whether it was better than the gallows, and apparently you made that decision.
Shield, good. Armor, good. Sword. Where's my sword?
In your hand?
Shit. I can't find my sword.
You're holding it?
Right. Thank you.
Okay. And I don't suppose you get anything? No? Alright. Well, never mind. You don't get anything. You do.
Antoine, you ready for this?
I will be. We must stop this here. Between us, you and your friends, I'm sure we can.
Absolutely. What are you tinkering with? What are you tinkering with? And is it going to be useful later? Did they just not give you any other idle animation? Ah, Flynn.
Flynn, the wardens couldn't ask for better field care.
You've been a big help. Thanks.
Sure, okay. Is this the every warden you know tour? Okay. Emmerich?
It's odd. Weishaupt was far worse than this, yet I'm beset with nervousness. I suppose we had little time to contemplate the horrors we found waiting at the fortress.
It's not like we're having ample time here. They just teleported us straight here. A bit of gold. That's cool. Okay. Nev.
Wish we had a shot at the dragon that hit Minrathous. But I'll take this one. It's caused enough damage as well. I'm sure Lucanus would like the revenge.
Right. My party's full. I can only take 2 people. Lucanus will just have to sit this one out. Can't get anything from you. Or you guys. Okay. Lucanus.
Treviso's vengeance is at hand. This is for the crows, our people, all who have suffered. Then we will find the one who struck Minrathous. Let Nev taste vengeance too.
Right, right. I mean, the people in Treviso could just focus on getting the Antam out. They could, but they're not. Seem perfectly content to leave it. Alright then. So, the dragon's just in that area. Must be. Okay. Harding.
I keep thinking I should do something special to my arrows. Poison, magic, oh, explosives. Just never seem to find the time.
Yeah, well, you know, if you say that close to Tash, then maybe you might get some special arrows. Not saying, just saying. You might find a gift working its way to you. Okay. About you.
Worst part of frontline duty has to be the rations. Especially out here. Nothing grows. All this bread, cheese, and salted meat, it can't be good for me.
Probably not, no. This is the place they chose as their fallback place. Somewhere they can't even grow food. Nice.
Okay, Blighted Dragon, we've got this. We can do this, not a problem. I just kind of want to throw up.
It's okay, Belara. Breathe. Just breathe. Hello, Warden?
Can't believe today's my 100th battle. Well, 100th with how I count them. Nothing smaller than 100 Darkspawn. No fewer than a dozen Wardens.
Nice. And she's done 100 of those. Oh, dragon roaring in distance. Okay. And you?
This can't be Weishaupt again.
It won't be.
Literally. You had walls in Weishaupt. You kinda don't here. So don't worry. If it happens, or when it happens, it'll be quick, I'm sure. Oh, some of us. Hello, you. Ah.
Rook,
okay.
I heard you were coming.
Dragon's right this way. Careful, though. Nasty creature. It's already killed 11 Wardens.
Well, they shouldn't have thrown themselves in its mouth then. We'll be careful. That's why we have Tash. Oh, we'll take it down fast. That's what Tash is here for.
That's why we brought our dragon hunter. We fought this thing before and don't want to take any chances this time around.
Agreed. You'll find it straight ahead. Good luck, Rook. We're ready when you are.
All right then.
She's still a dragon under all that blight. A wounded and angry dragon.
Meaning?
That lair is a death trap. She'll rip us apart. So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Sounds good.
Just make sure everyone is ready.
Are you ready?
I've got this.
Nice. You better do, Tash.
Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready!
Wardens! Ready ballistas!
Ah, okay, I kind of thought that would be more of a dragon call. But okay.
Wait for it! Wait for it!
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well they're gone.
Second detachment! Flank on the walls! Let's go!
Well, never mind, Rook, never mind.
We got it out of the tower!
Yeah, that was totally planned.
Coming in hard. You ready? Let's go.
We haven't fallen yet.
Watch out for those claws!
Every part of this beast is dangerous.
Damn right it is. Okay. You can do your dragon fire. We don't actually have anything that applies weakened. So just do it. Just do it, guys. And you might as well do your arcane shot. Whatever. Oh, was that it? Oh, no? Okay.
Second dragon!
Ah.
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
Okay. Oh, really? Now that was a nice shot. I don't want to, you know, congratulate her for anything, but...
Gillenane.
Mortals! You defied me at Whitehout! Stole my archdemon! I will have blood for that!
Cool. Okay. Oh wow. You are very poorly trained, guys. Very poorly trained.
Be healed, my pet! The blight grants you new life. Bring me their bodies once you are finished.
Oh, double dragon. Double dragon action. Okay.
That's the dragon that attacked Minrathous, right? Sure seems like it. Let's take it down for Nev. For Nev.
Oh.
I came to Whitehout very gifts. In ignorance, you reject this world's salvation.
Okay. Now, let's go for this one.
One dragon or two. Doesn't.
Oh, okay. That's the ice dragon again. I don't know if we killed it. Okay, another cutscene. And they just want to chat, Rook. They just want to chat.
Viago!
We thought you could use a hand. Fire!
Where was all of this in Treviso, guys?
You're late!
Yes, but we brought gifts. Poisoned ballista bolts. Guaranteed to solve your blighted dragon problem.
Guaranteed?
Let's bring them down, Rook.
Neither of those dragons took advantage of me being distracted by that conversation. Because I saved their city, the crows have come to lend a hand. Okay.
My archdemon was a unique creation. It will never rise again. For that death alone, you will perish.
Weakening. Keep pressing.
I don't see how it could be weakening.
Dragon's weakening. Give it everything you've got.
Ah. I'm not doing very well at figuring out my timings. I'm not doing very well at that at all. But never mind. Get in there. That's right.
First one's almost dead. Keep at it.
That is dead.
There is no creation without pain. Destruction.
Okay. Get in there. You can't do anything just yet. You do that.
Sacrifice.
Oh, and nice. Done. Both dragons. Of course, this is easy mode. I'm sure it's a pitch battle in a higher difficulty. But that was nice and easy. Okay. Come on, drop down. There we go.
Got it!
Confidence, eagerness, all for naught. You think that blight is death. It is raw potential, a perfect tool of creation.
Okay, while they're down, let's go for Gillinan. Just, you know. Let's stop her.
No! She's reanimating the dragons! We have to stop her!
Yeah, okay, go for it, Rook. Where's Lucanus when you need him? Yes, okay! Now that's nice.
Gillian's wounded. Press the attack!
Although she did just say it's not death, it's potential, so maybe she's gonna potential herself. Nah, she's not. Okay. Did she have to have her butt saved by what's his name? Elginan, that's him.
Do not be blinded by righteous anger.
They stole Razakel from me, Algernon. My greatest creation.
A thrall is easily replaced. You are not. Without you, the blight is a brute weapon. Only your hands mold it into life.
Maybe not the conversation you want to have in front of your enemies.
The mortals deserve worse. But we have crucial work in Arth.
After it is complete, one resists.
The Dread Wolf's influence. His presence lingers.
Yeah, it's totally Solus's fault.
Defiant. For now.
Oh, okay, okay. Not gonna end it there then. No counterattack. Do the dragons stay dead at least?
You know what lesson I learned again today?
What's that?
Never bet against Rook. You can find the twisting path through any problem.
Just wish Elgernon hadn't shown up. The gods got away.
We came to kill a dragon, yes? And instead, we killed a bear.
That took 2 of the gods' pieces off the board.
And we have our revenge, as does Minrathus.
We won the day. Can't take that from us. But the dragons are only weapons. The wielder is still out there.
How do we find them? The gods, I mean.
Gillinan's the key. We have other allies, or Alathan. Yeah, it sounded like they specifically mentioned Alathan. We have plans there. Oh, good to know. Thank you for telling us that. Just dropping in to give us some exposition. Love it. Well, he's clearly not the brains of the operation, anyway. But then again, the brains of the operation is throwing herself into fights now that she's not immortal. So, intelligence isn't on their side, clearly. But then again, it's not really on our side, is it? The lesson they learned today is not to bet against Rook, really? Maybe the lesson they learned today should have been situational awareness, you know, keeping your eyes up, and apparently only Rook was the one to see the second dragon coming, so the others so loads of wardens got fried. Really? It's a dragon! Okay. Only Rook was, I don't know, conscious enough? Aware enough to go for Gillinan? Whilst the dragons were reanimating, everyone else just decided to stand around and watch, I suppose? What were you guys doing? What were you doing? Ah, but don't bet against Rook. That's the lesson. No. 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 Don't freeze in combat. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Have backup plans. Take out the mage and or healer. And that's exactly what Gillenane was. She was being both mage and healer. Ugh. Guys. Guys. I would never take you on a raid. Gillenane's the key. We have other allies. Yeah, no, Alathan. Alathan.
Gillenane mentioned something about Arlathan.
When was that?
After Elganon cast his spell. I was close enough to hear them. Didn't you say the Veil Jumpers have trouble out there, Evka?
Yeah, with the Venatori. Feels like more than a coincidence.
You'll still need to hunt them down. The gods could be anywhere in Arlathan Forest.
Right, well, we'll ask the Veil Jumpers then.
The Veil Jumpers can help us narrow the search. We help with their Venatori problem, then odds are good we find the gods' trail.
Good luck. We'll keep watch here.
Yes, much to do. If you have time for Lavendel, there's something I could use help with.
We lost a lot of wardens today. After Weishaupt, we need to be stronger than this to face the gods.
But we'll do what we can. We always do.
The wardens have your back, Rook. All the way to the end.
Yeah, and I'm starting to think that the end is what's coming for the wardens. There'll be no more blights after this, will there? Is the game wanting to end with every warden dead? Because that feels like what the end game is going to be. Oh, part 9. Bonds and Blackened Wings. So we found a family amidst an unravelling world. Awesome.
So that's Elganon, huh? I didn't think it was possible, but we got lucky at Weishaupt.
We were fortunate Elganon and Gillenane disagreed on her attempt at vengeance. But why did Elganon let us live? We were at his mercy.
It was all Solus's fault.
Solus worries him. Maybe even scares him a little.
Why? Solus is powerful, but nothing close to Elganon.
It's not just about power. Solus has messed up Elgernon's plans before. Nothing's bigger than dragons. But they're clever enough to take flight once they smell danger. Elgernon smelled danger.
Whatever the reason, we made it through. And this time, no dragon escaped.
Thanks to Tosh.
That's why we recruited them.
So what's our next move, Rook? Arlathan, right? Help the Veil Jumpers?
Right. First things first. First things first. What does that mean? What do you mean? What's first things first? That's something you say at the beginning of a sentence. What is the rest? What other things do you have? What about the Wardens? Arlathan makes sense. First things first. What? Arlathan makes sense. It does.
Given the timing and Venatori involvement, Arlathan is our best shot at discovering the gods' trail. Of course, once we find them, we'll need allies backing us up. Those allies will need to be ready to face gods.
Elganon's arrival certainly puts a dreadful emphasis on it.
So we help our allies.
And track down the gods.
And maybe deal with our own crap when we've got time. Like whoever is blighting dragons for the gods.
Look, the mission's still the same. Stop the gods.
Which means?
It means we offer to help the Veil Jumpers with the damn Venatori. Then we figure out what our other allies need and help them get it.
And us?
I need you focused and ready to face impossible odds. So tell me what that will take. We've got work to do.
Oh my god.
So
Hey.
Elganon finally showed his face, huh?
Now we've got to deal with both gods. And Elganon showed everyone he's more powerful than Gillenane.
You play the hand you're dealt, right? no matter the odds. True in both life and games of wicked grace.
People died, Varric. My team's still not at their best. They're trying, but their own problems are getting in the way.
So deal with those. You'll strengthen your own hand and weaken the gods at the same time.
Why would helping my team hurt the gods?
The type of people your team's having problems with, they want power. And the gods have plenty of it. Those types will crawl over to the gods and see what's on offer. And the rest, they'll just keep making your job harder.
Oh, wow. Okay. The only reason that we're even going to get to the end of this game is because the plot makes us. We are idiots. We're having the same conversations we've had since the beginning as we are right now and trying to phrase it as if they're new conversations. What do you mean you don't know what helping your people will do? Ugh. Yes, we need to sort out their problems. We need to sort out your companions' problems. We get it. We get it. We had this exact conversation immediately after Weishaupt. And the Cauldron. And now. Okay. When speaking with Davrin, we were talking about getting the allies what they need, and now all of a sudden we've come to the resolution that we need to get our allies what they need. Okay. Whatever. Makes sense. It makes sense. Of course it does.
Help my team to save the world, then.
Right. And your other allies, too.
We've taken down an archdemon and 2 blighted dragons. That's impressive. We even made Gillenane bleed. Twice. We have to keep up the fight.
You've got this, Rook. Just fight one battle at a time.
Meaningless platitudes. Okay, fire and ice. The team survived the gods' ambush and slew not 1 but 2 blighted dragons. For the Grey Wardens, it's a much-needed bolstering of morale. For the gods, it's an insult they will not soon forget. So, 250 Lords of Fortune and Grey Warden strength, Emmerich, Lucanus, Tash, Davrin's, Belar, everybody's bonds have increased. Okay. And Veil Seeker plus 9. Which is what we've got. That's the one that we have. Good. Final attacks with this weapon create 4 projectiles, each dealing a different magical damage type. Sweet. Sweet. Okay.
Do you
Something
smell
wicked.
Smoke, Rook? Maybe you should go check on Tosh.
Unwanted guests. Okay. Missives. Let's have a look at the missives first. We've already read that one. Pretty sure we've read that one. The tide turns. Maybe that one. Yes, okay. Rook, word has reached me of your battle in Hossberg. Really? Already? How? How? I'm going to assume it's Morrigan because that's literally the only way that this makes sense. Instant travel is instant travel, but we're the only ones with that travel, other than Morrigan and apparently the Inquisitor, because no one else uses our Illuvians. No one else. Taking down an archdemon at Weishaupt was no small feat, and now, coupled with your victory over both of Gillenane's blighted dragons, fewer than 24 people in all of Thedas could boast of such an accomplishment. News of your victory, of the Warden's victory, has had no small impact on morale. Darkspawn swarm in numbers never seen in living memory, but there is a sense of hope, of optimism among those who have added their banners to our cause. Not all have chosen to ally so openly and directly with us. The Venatori and the Orlesian royal armies clash daily in Orlais. Valroyo is now under control of the rebels, and from there the Venatori launch attacks as far east as Kirkwall. Yet Orlais still refuses to join us. We've sent several companies to assist, but while the Orlesian troops don't attack them, they refuse to coordinate tactics. Paranoia, perhaps, from the past wars between Ferelden and Orlais. Still, the situation is dire, and I only hope they recognize it before it's too late. Okay. That's interesting. The Orlesian troops aren't helping. The Ferelden and Orlais conflict would usually see the Fereldans refusing Orlais' help. Because Orlais was, well, it had such a large force, so many more resources, so much more of everything to throw at them. Ferelden was not really a threat. So for the Orlesian troops to now be seeing Ferelden as a threat, that's interesting, considering Ferelden has already lost Denerim, most of their country. Really? Really? Okay, Orlais. Okay. Whatever ill luck may come our way from Orlais, fortune smiles on us to the east. Whatever you're doing up north, it's drawn some of the Antam off from their assault on our trade routes. Reports have also begun to emerge of attacks on the Antam. The work of the Felicissima Armada, apparently, I owe Isabella my gratitude. The relief from the Antam's piracy is welcome. Nevertheless, I can't help feeling like this is the calm before the storm on all fronts, and the worst is yet to come. Yours, the Inquisitor. Well, you know, Isabella has been helping us, but mostly as a Lord of Fortune. Gods and their servants, let's do that one. Rook, you may have heard that the Venatori made it to the Archon's palace during the attack. Unfortunately, we're not privy to what transpired in those halls. Palace representatives have been conspicuously silent, and we've heard nothing from Archon Rodanis. He may have been killed or forced to ally with the cult. It's unclear. The gods sent the dragon to give the Venatori an opportunity to seize power in Minrathous. It appears they were successful. Why are we just getting this now? The Venatori attack on the Archon's palace was when the blighted dragons were attacking Treviso and Minrathous. That was ages ago. We've heard people in Docktown talking about it in ambient dialogue. But only now the Viper sends us this? That's interesting. I would have thought that would have been something that he would have told us, you know, when he was laid up in his cot after the battle or something. You know, we heard that whilst we were busy trying to fight this dragon and failing, because, you know, they failed, obviously, someone attacked the Archon's palace, you know, something like that. But no, right now is when they decide to tell us this. It's a bit late. Finding answers. Rook, I need more answers on everything that's happened. Emmerich has offered to use his methods. Should something go wrong, I will end it. You have my word. If you wish to bear witness, we will be in Emmerich's quarters. Lucanus, okay. Emmerich is going to be using his methods to find out what happened to Lucanus and Spite, maybe? Is that it? Maybe? Unless he's got some other corpse in there. Who knows? Who knows? And I'm pretty sure we've read that one. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. So, what quests do we have? Unwanted guests. Return to Alathan via the crossroads or fast travel. The Trail of the Gods leads to Alathan, and the Veil Jumpers must deal with divine reckoning. Warned that the gods have turned their sights to Alathan Forest, the team must contact Strife and Irilin and warn them of the impending danger. Okay. Once they are fully accessible, so I guess those caves are still not accessible. And the Hosberg Wetlands. Return to the Hosberg Wetlands via the crossroads or fast travel. Wardens Antoine and Evka are eager to learn more about the Blight, but their studies are interrupted by a looming threat. The Grey Wardens have taken some terrible blows, but they won't allow Blight to cover the world. Hoping to save the Hosberg Wetlands from destruction, Antoine and Evka want to learn more about the Blight's strange new behaviour. I thought that's what they were already... Whatever. Okay, so... Emmerich, Tash, Harding, Nev, and Bellara all have things to say. Okay. Bellara's is a different exclamation mark than the others, so I'm hoping that that means these are quests and that's just a conversation. Well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see. Well, a very strange turn, but also not unexpected. The gods haven't exactly been logical in their approach, and they seem to be hitting every single villain trope as they go. Including overconfidence, explaining their plans, monologuing, you know, showing their power, identifying the biggest threat on the battlefield, and just leaving. It's okay, I'll let you fight me later. When you're stronger. But I'll still be surprised when you manage to defeat me. That's so silly. But never mind, we killed 2 dragons. And that's still a win. Even if we did lose more wardens. But whatever, the wardens are dropping like flies anyway, and once this game is over, there shouldn't be any more blights. Ever. So there's no need for any wardens. So yeah, that's where I think that's going. The wardens are all going to die out in this game. They have to. There's literally nothing for them to live for after this. Which is terrible. But that's how it's going. Well, I'll leave it here, and next episode we will chat with everybody that we need to, start collecting more quests, and we'll see where we're going to go from there. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.